What is good, family? What is good? Good morning to you. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear my voice by throwing those A's in the chat. Man, I've had serious network interruptions, but I believe that I am up. I am live yet again, so please let me know if that is in fact the case. Throw those A's in the chat right now, team. Let me see that you can hear me. I have had some serious interruptions. I mean, for real ones. Wow. But we are here, we are live, and it looks like we're getting some signals that we are present. I can't tell you, team. It's been kind of a tough one to connect over here, but it feels good now. Zephyr, what is up, my dude? Good to see you here. J Pong, Kitties Never Die, US 1. What's up, Destiny? Jennifer, good to see you here. Ian Tucker, what is up? What is up? Zephyr is saying, glad you're on. Didn't think you'd make it today. Oh my goodness, dude. I really wanted to make it today. And yeah, it was just, it was super tough. The networks were a little bit interrupted this morning. But it feels okay now. It feels good. Sebastian, what are we talking about over here, man? NVOS popping up or what? Do I have that on the master layout? I'm pretty sure I have that on the master layout. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Let's see what it's doing, man. We need to keep an eye on the broader markets too to see what's going down with our plays, right? Let's see what's up. Oh, you thought that trader guy on Twitter got me? I don't know what you think he got. Other than my immediate short-term time frame attention. It's all good. Yeah, no, he didn't. It's all good. it's all good. That was quite the little that he posted up on Twitter, huh? Nah, dude, come on, man. Remember, I don't know if you caught the replies. I was saying like, hey, dude, you know, I get this every single day. I get this every day, man. Somebody's always trying to pull my leg over there. But it's okay. It's okay, man. And we're always. Oh my God, Zephram, you didn't see, bro? Oh man. Yes, he made quite the big deal over me saying a bear liquidity trap when I actually meant to say it got turned into like me using it as words to trap retail, right? As though he uses those words on purpose, right? There's no such term. And yeah, that's right. There is no such term. It's actually called the liquidity grab, right? And it's actually a term used in Forex trading for sudden price movements to the upside or downside. For liquidity grabs. Literally that. Yeah, but it's all good, dude. It's all good, man. It is no problem whatsoever. I still slept like a baby, right? He came up on here like Hurricane Hillary. I mentioned Katrina before, so I apologize about that. But yeah, it was Hurricane Hillary. He came up in here like Hurricane Hillary, and I didn't lose sleep. We chillin', man. We good. So Daryl, what's up? ACHR is a beast again, dude. That's that same ticker that you talked about last time. It's ripping again. You know what? This is making me feel that I have to look at the markets like pretty soonish. Yeah, we need. Welby, what's up, brother? What's up? Good to see you here, man. Very good to see you here. So let's keep ASRE in the picture too. I have the whole thesis up. Anyway, okay, so ACHR, we'll just go ahead and leave these. We have some movers. Now remember one thing, team. Mondays are historically red. And speaking of historically red, September's are too. So we got a limited time to make some moves in the market. When will FNGR be squeezing? Yeah, so you know what? I'm not exactly sure what I said in my video, but I think I shared only on a text with 475 support today before a continuation onto the upside. But to tell you the truth, there are several supports that we can use for massive inflection, right? So why don't we, instead of looking at directly on the ticker, let's look at the markets real quick. So where is the SPY? Well, I want to see what they're doing first. Okay, well, we're getting some morning weakness. Of course, we're getting the weakness all over our tickers too, right? So see, here's the SPY dropping, and here's the S&P 500 futures dropping and recovering ever so slightly, but I do suspect that the broader markets are an incredible component for the fuel. Okay, so and I did make a new chart here for us to evaluate. Check out the Dow Jones, man. That's showing a lot of downside right now. This is the Nasdaq ticker right here with the triple Qs, right? The ETF itself. Microsoft showing a little bit of weakness with some recovery as well. And of course, the IWM showing some of that weakness too. Yeah, let's observe the broader markets and see what's going down, team. I did load up these tickers here too for our convenience. What you're looking at here are the inverse of some of the indices. Let me show you exactly what I mean by that, right? So the SPY has the SPXU, the QQQ has the Nasdaq, right? Has the SQQQ. The VIX has the SVXY, and Boyle has cold, right? So this is just for you to kind of evaluate what's happening inversely in the markets as well. I feel like it's important for us to keep at least some of your yeah, I know, Northwest. Something is I drank some really cold water really fast to flash myself right before I came on because I wasn't doing my miggity mic check like freaking what's his name does. What is the masked investor, TMI. He got me on that from when he first started. Well, actually, when I first started streaming, watching his stream, which was around 2 years ago, and he would always say miggity mic check, miggity mic check, right? So I would say that all the time too, just because I like the way that kind of like rolled off your tongue. So I drank a huge amount of really cold water to kind of shock myself awake, and then forgot to warm up the vocals. But we're here, man. We're here. We're doing good. J Pong, what is up, dude? So we slowly transitioning into a full bear market, lower highs, lower lows coming for the next 2 years, in my opinion. You're talking about the broader markets. Yeah, well, I mean that's a really dangerous lower high, right? It's just oof. I mean, if that is the case, brother, you never know, right? We do have some doomsday people talking right now, and we do have some. Yeah, arguably speaking, that was just not under 4.5% from the all-time high SPY that we just faced last week. So that's I don't know, man. that's pretty. And the statistics are showing, man, based on a back test that I did here for the FNGR price movement. I want to see if we can correct this to the upside because we're very close. We are very close to firing off a signal here that can lead the SPY into a rally that would be 21% to the upside. So if we do get that rally, if we do get this signal to fire off, and the SPY decides to make that average upside thrust, the mean of 21%, that would lead. Let me show you here. That would lead price action to around 503.02, creating a new high, a new all-time high, and it's kind of a geometrically backed as well. So I don't know that there is a potential for that too. So the 2.618 landing at 505.61, and the statistical backtest landing at 503.02. So that's immediate correlation or confluence. So I mean, when is the next? You know what? Let's pull that up. Let's pull up the economic calendar here and see what's coming up. So of course, that's not, man. Why? Yeah, weird. How? That was not the case before. So upcoming, let's see. Durable goods and orders month over month is coming up. Okay, so yeah. 2, 3. Is this for real coming up on 25th at 7:05? Yeah. So in the United States, okay, the authority to set interest rates is divided by the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Board and the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC. The board decides on change in discounts after the recommendations. Yeah, so this is coming up here, man, and the markets are likely to rally into this. So we have to keep this in mind on August 25th, which is right around the corner. We're on the 21st right now, team. So the 25th being this Friday. So yeah, the markets usually rally into things like this, man. So we're gonna have to take a look at that, which is really interesting. That it's lining up with the back test that I'm talking about here. That there could be a continuation to the upside. It's really funny that that's coming up. So I just want to kind of make that apparent too. So now let's see. Yeah, broader markets, SPY. It's getting sketchy. I hear that, brother. I totally hear that. Everyone can agree with that, dude. Of course. So, Welby, ASRE, let's see, achieves independent testing results demonstrating Regreen Technology's ability to turn waste into non-waste of the Regreen Hesperia pilot operation in California. Dude, we just released that news. When did that happen? Did that come out today? And if it did, I'm not quite seeing it just yet, but very cool for you to show us. Thank you so much for sharing. That is awesome. Currently sitting at 33.55, pretty healthy. Not bad, man, not bad. This morning, okay, cool. Catalysts are rolling in. Okay, and it looks like we came back down to touch that same level yet again on the 5-day. We were speaking of a 3206 bottom. Let me see what it touched. 3208. It's pretty impressive. Nice. Yeah, so let's kind of keep in the broader markets because these things are going to be suppressed with some pressures to the downside here. Right, so don't be discouraged. We have to keep in mind our indices and all that stuff, man. That's it'll likely play a serious role in what price does overall. Right, so let's mind our indices here and see what the deal is. What we want to do is actually get this entire thing to flip. Get the inverse tickers to start to start to display a downside. English today is not an option apparently. So and yeah, if we can get the inverse to start to show that downside and getting these major indices with an upside, we'll be coolin'. Let's see what FNGR is doing. Keep me in the loop here, Toom, okay? We're at 470 presently. Let me try to clear my throat real quick. Get a drink of water. Post it up in here, bro. Post it up in here. What is the GTI news? Let me know. Jen, you ended up buying TTO when it was down? That's not bad. What are you? Let's see. On the day, it's 7% up on the day. I hope you're in the money. What is up, Green Mountain? Good to see you. Yeah, dude, so science rules, please let me know. What is going down with the GTI news? Please post it. Share. All right, so GNS coming back to this initial support that we spoke of last week. I think that was 129 to 137. So keep an eye on this. It already tested it one time all over today. Let's see the daily. The daily is currently within it right now. So it would be really bad for this daily candle to close like this. We already created a gap up today though. Gap space between 131 and about 128. So keep that in mind. But if you start to print this candle like this on a daily, that's kind of a sign of a potential downside coming in, right? It's just silly candle analysis. It's a shooting star. But, I mean, we still have 5 hours to close, so it's not quite doomsday just yet. ACHR currently ripping into a new high of day right now. Oh, my goodness, man. And a weekly high. My goodness. Check that out. $7.37 ACHR. Increasing volume, increasing price action. All of this is just screaming bulls. Let's go ahead and pull up the averages here and see if we have anything in the macro timeframes that can serve as a... Nope, in fact, we pretty much don't. Man, weekly time frame, the EMA 55 has been converted into a support. This is very bullish. Let's see. We have upside in the 30-minute, upside in the hourly time frame. Let's see the 3-hour and 4-hour upside. Oh man, yeah, this is likely going to continue on to the upside here, team. Of course, we can see an immediate resistance coming up right at that target of 801, but let's give it a range, right? So the range is downward, and it would be this high right over here. So let's just go ahead and kind of note that 782 to 801 is your immediate short-term resistance level. Okay, so keep an eye on that in case you are long ACHR is why I'm saying, right? So make sure to always keep these relevant levels in line, right? So I know that I guess it's $7.99, right? So it's kind of hard to get that when you're zoomed out. So let me see if I can just align it a little bit with my OCD. Here we go. Yeah, team, if I get interrupted, if the network gets interrupted, I'll come right back in. It's just it's some extreme weather out here, man. It's the day after tomorrow up in here. Ooh, dude, holding careful with J Pong. So I would express huge caution when holding 2x levered ETFs. Your wins can be magnified by times 2, but so can your losses. Okay, so be very careful holding inverse tickers because they are pro shares and they are 2, sometimes 3x levered. Like for example, the long pro shares for the Qs, the TQQQ, that's a triple leveraged ETF to the upside, right? So the inverse is a 2x. Yeah, I noticed that BGLC was just moving. Jennifer saying GTII acquires AI Purchase Group LLC through a binding membership interest purchase agreement. Interesting. Let's see the GTII price action. Huge capitulation down to 67 here. I wonder. That sounds familiar. That 67 target. I don't know if I went over it in the FNGR video on Saturday. It was such a damn long video to put together. But it's immediately rejecting. This is a huge shakeout. I mean, it would be awesome if we can get the. Oh, what the hell happened here? Jeez, hold on. Gotta put this on COSM so all of them. Wow. So literally all of them didn't get it. Hold on. Let me put this. I think it was the color yellow on these, right? So. It's interesting the way that TradingView sometimes just does me. I had these colors here for a while, right? And now they're not there. Why? So let's just put them back. And when I do this, team, I'm just going to show you with the one example. I'm not going to do it with everything, right? So when I put them all in the same color, I'm sorry, GTII was yellow, right? So it doesn't matter. So actually it does matter. Holy crap. It matters because of what I'm about to show you. So if you do have TradingView, this is kind of a cool way for you to, and trust me when I say that I've already tried to do Alt Shift plus the color changes, right? And it doesn't do it. So yeah, when you have them all on one color and then you say, for example, change this to COSM, all of those that are that color change automatically, right? So just for you to kind of keep in mind. I'm sorry, let's see. So 2 hours ago on Yahoo Finance, that was actually presented, team. So keep an eye on that news. I'm not sure that GTII is even responsive just yet to that, as it did face a shakeout So also, is the news, please let me know in the chat below if you think that the news for GTII was significant enough for this to push into newer highs, or is it something that has already been priced in? Because when did we announce it, right? Yeah, you're right, brother. Ticker symbol VIRI 132. Let's see the daily. Actually, I think I have it here. Oh, you did go through the Twitter thread, Zephram, and yeah, man, you see how I was being entirely composed, bro. I have no idea. I have no need to lose my patience or anything. In fact, I'm offering partnership. Jennifer is thinking that this is priced in the news for the AI acquisition from GTII. So yeah, if it's already priced in, then we're probably just gonna have to see what the broader markets do. You lost your patience? I hear that. I hear that. Biana, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Sorry, hold on just a sec. I think the news for ASRE was significant enough, but still sitting at 34. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to think. Yeah. Actually, I was even considering longing the options around 475, to be honest. So it already dipped below that just a little bit for FNGR. So be careful with loading right there, man. We're talking about paper trading here, okay? What is it? What ticker did you just say for me to look at? CEOS? Man, I haven't seen that one in a bit. And I do have back tests for CEOS. Ooh, wow. Volatility is about to explode on this thing. Yeah, so it's bouncing off a pretty important zone, by the way. Okay, so I know this is immediate, like a price action here. First of all, why is it doing this, right? So we need to know the reason why okay, yeah, 4-hour gap right over here, respecting that bottom side. But yeah, do you know what's happening here? The 4-hour time frame is not looking good, brother. I'm talking about increasing, yeah, inclining volume here with declining price. That's strength for the bears. I do not believe it's priced in, but it also is not a major acquisition. Okay. Biana, we're looking at, which one was it? CEOS. I think I do have a test on this one. So, okay, Biana saying that the first quarter financials are not too strong for CEOS. Were they released today or when? Because I'm actually not seeing here that they, I mean, the last time they reported earnings, according to this, is May 17th. Is that incorrect by chance? Dylan Reiser, see, she went to 85 one day and tried to sell at 50, and she falls. Yikes! Okay, but yeah, I guess what I'm trying to find out here is if CEOS reported some type of news today that caused the price action to fall, or was this just a technical breakdown? If it is a technical breakdown, then we can identify the problem here, right? So and see what's good. But in all respects to formation, this could also be a symmetrical triangle, right? So I'm just saying that, and this is the second test of the support. CEOS numbers aren't looking great in the quarterly report. Okay, team. So yes, if you're not able to find something relevant to today, so this could be that technical breakdown that I'm talking about, right? So, meaning that somebody saw the opportunity here for a potential short position, considering that the formation still has not tested its second and very, very needed test of the support. So something like this, right? So let me just try to align it as best I can. There we go. Sometimes you have to use, could I use this one here? Let me just say that it was, yeah, something like this here, right? So sometimes you can use the breakouts, the fake outs, right? You'll see them as support, and you'll see the resistances from the underside to give you the overall trend direction, right? So this is just a quick little tip there, just to keep in mind. So what I am noticing here is that this is around 70%, 75% to the apex of the triangle. So this is already at its completion and showing this capitulation with an immediate bounce. It's already looking like a shakeout, so we just have to see what's up. Let's see the 4 hour. And the hourly time frame, let's see. So it appeared in the hourly, okay. All right, so now let's talk about the rules here. So the formation itself is technically being built during an upside. Okay, so which means that it's a continuation formation that favors the bulls, but it does not mean that it's going to. Okay, so, and the next thing that you can notice and very obviously point out is the fact that you have declining volume, right? So declining volume plus declining price action here in a triangle, that kind of validates your triangle. Okay, so that's another way that you can kind of perceive this formation. The formation has 3 targets to take into consideration. Let's just say, for example, that this were to decide to break out on Tuesday, right? Tuesday the 29th, I'm speaking of. Did that say, yeah, Tuesday the 29th, so like next week, right? So if it did do that, your first target would be the breakout candle, right? So right here, it would be taking you to this area here. The next target you can get from the center of the triangle, okay? So take a trend line from the top side, aka hypotenuse, right? You take it all the way to the bottom side of your triangle, and this gives you the second psychological price objective. You apply it to that potential breakout area. That's taking you to around 0864. And the last one, of course, is this over here. So you want to keep track of all 3 potential bull scenarios, right? So, and also know that this can play both to the downside and to the upside, but because it's being built during an upside, it favors the bulls. Okay, so it doesn't mean that it's not gonna give it to the not gonna give it to the bears. It just means that it's typically looked at for the bulls. Okay, so just know that those probabilities are still there for the bears just as well. 1725 is the suggestion here, based on the top side. So you have 3 bull targets to look for here. Okay, so that's the way that you can gain the price objective based on price action from a formation theory, right? So you can see right up here that this is going to 1725, 2 spot 618 at 1418. That naturally gives you an area of resistance. So keep an eye on it like this, okay? You mark it off just like that. All right, so that gives you a geometric and psychological target to keep in mind as a range, okay? AMC is toast. Is it falling? Yeah, man. VIRI, another one. That one, I'm getting all kinds of hate on that one too, man. Lots of people saying, no, Arca, you don't know what you're talking about. It's all right, guys. All I want to do is just look at the charts. I have so much fun looking at the charts. Like, unlike other people, man. Some people really have too much, I don't know, coffee. Too much, they have too much chart with their coffee. Yeah, I really love this. It's good times. Let's look at the broader markets team. Okay, we're still showing pressure here on the SPY. Let's bring up some moving averages to see when we could stop this this fall. So let me pull up some other time frames here and see what the good deal is. Okay, so there is SPY has an immediate support at about 431.54. That's actually making me very curious over its statistical play. All right. For what did I say on the other side? Let me see. That was the support at around 431.61 ish. So 431, 432, right? Let's keep that in mind. 431 or 432. Okay, that's 434. Let me see the EMA 7 in here. Just a sec, team. Just a sec. Let me make sure to load this up just like that. And also. And let me see the EMA 9 as well. Change the color on this boy too. Let's see what's up. Oh, Right, we have to display it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Here we go. Okay, those are currently resistances for us still. It's a little too far away. Let's pull up the Gaussian bands and see what else we have here. What kind of edge can we pull over the SPY? The SPY is the one to determine the moves here, team. But trust me when I say that I'm keeping a close eye on this. Because of price action, because of psychology, right? We usually rally into FOMC meetings and stuff like that. Let's see the weekly time frame. That's a little low, 420, 426. That's massive. But we do have here. Here's the confluence, man. SPY weekly, 431.95. Let's go back to this. There we go. Yeah, 5-day and weekly are very similar. Just a little bit less grain. They are matching, but I don't like that. I want it to be another time frame. Let's find another one. Let's see if we can get even more creative. What's the 3-day saying? EMA 55. EMA 30 getting close to there. Oh, we're doing the 3-day EMA 20. Wow. Okay, that could be our... It may be able to do it. Actually, is that the EMA 30? Let me see which one I have there as that color. Oh yeah, EMA 30. Sorry about that. So the 30-day exponential moving average on the 3-day chart seems to be the one that's being used here for a bounce. I don't know that this is going to be immediate recovery because we still have that EMA 21 as a resistance on the 3-day SPY. So we have to keep a lookout for that. AMC is at 340. That thing dropped heavy. Sebastian, which one is 50%? Are we breaking downwards on pennant? Oh, right. Let's look at that. Yeah, why don't we look at that? Let's see where I have it. Hold on just a sec. Was it the first image I think it was? Oh, right. Oh, man. Good call, bro. Check it out. We're not breaking down anything. It actually came back to test that support yet again. Nice call. Who asked me for that? Raka asked me, are we breaking down, from the pennant? No. You know what? We're just going to leave this up here. As I have to remind myself, right? So we're going to do this 4-hour to 8-hour pennant. Okay, so, oh my goodness. That is ugly as all hell. Why do I have the caps lock, right? So 4H to 8H bull pennant. Okay, so we're gonna always leave this here so we know that that time frame is the ones that we're trading. All right, so but yeah, man, very cool, very awesome call for you to have me check that out. Definitely came back to that support level for a bounce here. We're currently sitting at 472, and this bounce to the upside at 472 seems to match pretty much what the SPY is doing right now. Let's go back to the overall picture here. Yeah, take a look at that. Let me go back to the daily actually on all of these tickers. Now we're still showing a little bit of downside here, but a very small recovery. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on the broader markets, team. We need to make sure that these fit the overall criteria here. Very going to 134. Yes. Yes, team. All right, so remember that the next areas of resistance that we're looking for here, naturally we have to get over this target. The 140 that we faced as a huge wick to the upside here, showing some bull pressure, by the way. Okay, so I think I had it here too. 144 to 167 was a resistance. Let me see this side here. Do I have it similar? Yeah, 142 to 156 is the shorter time frame resistance that I would keep an eye on here. Yeah, price action beyond that 140 level would, we have a nice little opportunity to slide up all the way to 154 here. I totally meant when I said that Viri could be on a full-on recovery in a few videos ago, I think last week, Monday. Kitties Never Die. Thank you for replying that, Arca. See, my LCD was about to trigger big time. On which one, my brother? I'm worried, FNGR. Please tell me to calm down. Give me a sign, anything. Yeah. What it's doing is that it's definitely showing us that it's respecting the conversions here. Right? So, and I want to get that recovery on the SPY first, my brother. I really want to see the SPY recover. And remember what I said last week when I was talking about tickers breaking down first in the early part of the morning? Well, when the algos shift, have we noticed what's happened? It literally happened on Friday again. It's almost like clockwork, man. You know, they tend to retrace and recover by around 10:30. COSM sitting at 139, looking very healthy, 1.5% up on the 4-hour chart. So let's see, and it is a 2.21% up on the day, looking nice. What else? What else do we have? So, Jen, I'm sorry, I totally forgot about you. We need to break down which one. What was the ticker that we needed to break down to see what we can do? ASRE coming back down to those initial supports, man. Those are the supports that we're talking about, man. 3206 is just so powerful. Oh, 3208, I guess, right? Now that we know exactly what it freaking did. Wow, notice how every single one of my analysis time frames here are all within the larger time frames. Man, I can scalp a monthly, man. I'm not kidding by that. You guys have actually seen me do that. Let's see, 30 minutes suggesting a continuation to this touch yet again. There's a potential for ASRE to load up again at that 3208. And it is in respects to that Gaussian band. It's just, this is a big deal, team. This is a very big deal. The fact that we're reclaiming the inside of the Gaussian bands on a 5-day chart since the last time look at this. November 2022 was the last time that we were inside of these bands. So us breaking inside of them yet again and then validating the support, this is huge. And it's gonna take some pressure here, but this is 100% something that has to be looked at and observed and not ignored, right? Because I do have some pretty high conviction on this play, considering that 134 on VIRI. My position is up. What, man? Damn. Since the moment we let's see. So that was TTOO, right? Gotcha. Let me go to that one next. I'm gonna put it over here. And I was going to say just one more thing. From the moment I said that this is highly likely going to continue on to the upside, I can see on my position here. Let's see. Yeah, massive swing play here, team. And the position that I'm holding is up 54 spot, 18%. Right, so... yeah, so this is 54% up. Hold on, and let me pull up just a couple other things right here, man, because it was funny that thread on Twitter started with "you get wrecked a lot." That's cute. So no. So let me pull up my positions here. And it looks like ASRE, I'm currently up 48% up. I don't get wrecked a lot. I'm literally up 100% on the day. So we're good, team. It's all good. Let's go ahead and see. Let's just keep on observing the markets here. So yeah, let's move on to ticker symbol TTOO. Yeah, 50x wrecked for sure, bro. Like that's and it's 100. Yay. So TTOO for Jennifer. Let's see what the deal is. What type of music does the Gaussian band play? Those are very interesting notes. Steak fishes. Viri is going to $2. Man, I really feel heavy conviction here. We're going to look at TTOO right now. But yeah, man, 134 on that ticker symbol. VIRI looking very nice. So anyway, team, let's go ahead and break this down now and see what could be the deal here. Okay, so there's a little bit of danger being presented here right now. The fact that this can be printed as a daily hanging man, or I'm sorry, a daily shooting star. That would suck a lot. But let's go ahead and observe momentum and volatility here, starting from the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute building a pennant during an upside, so this is already, it's converging nicely. Let's see if we're if we're building this pennant right now, we're rejecting from right at that regression line. This could actually be respecting it. So if we are making an upside here based on a pennant on an immediate short-term time frame, let's see what the possibilities are. I would say something like this. The downside could still face a little lower here, maybe to 57.54. If we're going to face that, this may be a 15-minute pennant too. Yeah, I would give this ever so slightly some lower targets. Potential wick to the SMA, to the EMA 20. Which one's this one again? This is the, yeah, SMA 50. I colored it different here. So this is the SMA 50 15-minute here. So there could be a wick down there, but I'm expecting price to reach at 57.54. And this is kind of building the opportunity to get long, right? So we're getting this downside pivot on the stochastic momentum oscillator. Let's see the 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame also with a downside, but if you go to the 30, it looks like it's still kind of, you know, corrective. It's showing that it could pivot towards the upside. So if that is the case, then the shorter time frames are about to overextend and we're about to bounce from, oh, here he goes, coming down to the target. 57.54 is essentially what we're looking for, right? So let's get that 57.54 in support, right? And then see if we can get the immediate short term to start showing an upside here. As soon as we can get that 15-minute, I'm sorry, the 5-minute into the 15-minute, that can lead into a potential breakout. We're already at 65 to 70%, the apex of the triangle here. So the target that we can look at right away, I guess, just like always, right, 3. Let's just say that in the next 15-minute candle, which it's about to close. Oof, 57.25. Let's see if it wicks to that SMA 50 like we said. It's about to close in 30 seconds, right? Here's the make or break for a 15-minute formation. They usually fail, they usually succeed, they usually fail, they usually succeed. It's a huge indecision doji with a short-term time frame analysis on formation, team. Let's see what's up. VIX at 18 again. Thanks, brother. Damn, NVOS broke 20 cents. New high of day already. Wow. Okay, respecting the 57.54. And it closed the candle inside of 57.54. So let's see. All right, cool. Choose the side. Is it going to be the red pill or in this case, the green pill? Nice. All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, if this thing can start leading the upside. Yeah, for real, Stick Vicious, tell him when, cousin. Let's see what the 5-minute is doing. There we go. See the 5-minute is starting the curve. It would be awesome if it can continue this. Right? We don't know that it can still, you know, capitulate and be like, okay, SMA 200, never mind, and then pops up. Right? But still, it's just we want to get the curvature from the immediate short-term time frames to start showing an upside pivot so they can cascade into each other. 5-minute cascades into the 15, 15 to 30, you know, 30 to hourly, bi-hourly, 4-hour, and then so on and so on. But so far, so good. Right? Let's eyeball this. But if we do face that upside target first, you can see 70.28. Is your cost basis kind of like way up there, or you just got in this, Jen? Stick Vicious, Zephram. I'm sitting on like 600 Viri September call contracts now. Oh my goodness, dude. AMC 325 and breaking down. That is a clear sign of market pressure. James, thank you so much for sharing that. I do have to say though, it really does feel like it could be broader market. Oh, you got in this AM. Okay, so up here, like around 60-ish. Yeah, I think the well, let me draw one more target here because this one may be a little too small to consider. I guess whatever. Let me just do all three targets like traditional, right? So the first target likely to happen would be at 64.87, right? And then after that target, let's point out the center of the triangle. So the center of the triangle, which could be arguably here, would take us to a target of, let's see, to about 66.46. 62 in one account, 60 in the other. Yeah, actually, I do suspect for you to be in the money soonish. Right, it's moving up slowly but surely, right? So 58.42 coming up. It looks like it is respecting the convergence here. At least to kind of see what we're doing, you know, live, like present moment, right? It's just I really don't like to use formation theory and anything under even a daily, right? Formations usually fail in the short-term time frame, but this is showing that we could be actually respecting it. Which, by the way, means that the pennant in general for this ticker is a bullish formation. If we start backtesting it, likely we'll see that there are others that have succeeded. For example, here, right? Same situation here. It actually faced all of the targets that it needed to happen. So yeah, I do. This is a bull flag. Let's see. Bull flag. The weekly on TTOO looks very good. It's looking like it, man. Check it out. TTOO. Yeah, I was speaking about this in a space call. Somebody was asking, what do you see for the long term? I told them that you won't see 22 cents very long. So this, not financial advice, this would be a great place to load up. I think it was around 20, or did I say 32 cents? I think it was 32, where I said you're probably not going to see 32 cents for a while. So maybe, you know, consider opening up some simulator trading positions here on that space call with Spidey. Thanks, Arca. Going to be okay? I think so. Broader market's showing a little bit of support right now, so let's keep an eye on our tickers as well. We just want this thing to show its support. Show the support. Let's go. COSM with the IWM, is it actually doing inversely or is it following it? Damn, COSM facing some new upside. High of day right now. It went up to 143. Damn, 142. Very, very nice. I promise that when I said that COSM is likely to make an upside, I didn't mean that to be offensive to anyone. I really did mean it to be because the charts say it. That's all. It doesn't mean that it's going to continue on to the upside, right? There's always a natural ebb and flow to the market structure. So we do have to respect that, and we do have to kind of trade around that fact. But overall, you know, the charts are suggesting upside here for COSM, whether there is a critical resistance coming up or not. VERI 135, it already reached a high of 137, so this is really impressive. Definitely love what I'm watching here. Let's see. Let me go back to, okay, that position is now 55.3% up. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at ASRE. Where is it? Okay, it faced that bottom side. It actually moved a tick up, 34.50, currently sitting there now. Nice. Okay, let's see TTO. Oh, I want to go back to that 30-minute. I want to keep this thing on there. Was it the 30-minute pennant? 58.75. Ooh, it's combating that EMA 7 and EMA 9. 59.28, bouncing still. Yeah, it is respecting that convergence. 58.75, 58.70, cool, good deal. So Yeah, and let's look at this. So yeah, see, EOS is still bouncing from that bottom side that we looked at. Very nice. If ACHR continues on to the upside, which looks very likely, please remember the resistance levels I gave you, right? I'm talking about 782 to 799. Okay, because there could be a loading zone happening right now between. That may be a little too short of a time frame here. Okay, let me adjust a loading zone here. This could be 683 to 7. And this thing would move an entire point up. It's looking like it could do that. And if it is going to do that, then we would essentially be starting the new chop zone. So it's kind of, let me see if it is doing that. Oh, it totally is. Nice. Okay, yeah. Let me show you this. This is a pretty textbook setup here. It's combating new areas of resistance and validating them as it moves up. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so yeah, I want to display to you that this the last time right here, right, we had this chop zone here. That, you know, right before that, let's get rid of this. Let's mark them off for you. Check this out. Then we have the validation for the next little chop area. With a huge failure, of course. Okay. If we are forming the next one, that was already due. See how it's like continuously moving up, and it's like moving up here as well? There could be a temporary resistance here, chop, and then the next move would essentially be the next major move. Yeah, I would see it to be right at about 932 if it is continuing on the same pattern. So let me kind of put that in there. 932. I want to make sure that we can keep it logged. Let's see. That's quite the distance away. That's pretty huge. I have to respect it though. Okay, so yeah, it's what I'm looking at here is that with continued bull pressure into Wednesday, maybe Thursday, we could actually see ourselves in this next zone here. So first we need to validate this area and then move on, and then this would be the official next leg up. Right, as it is kind of doing that. Let me see if I can display this in any other way. Let's see. Where was that support? I gotta get this thing not to be a dotted line. Hold on just a sec. Okay. Let's see this. It is kind of, wow, yeah, it is kind of doing that every single time. I'm noticing here that the resistance surpasses just a little bit. We come back to that area for support, and it shows you the true resistance or true support. And it displays it again and again. And if I'm not mistaken here, the frequency is actually tightening, which was only natural with price action increasing to the upside. Yeah. I am liking what's happening here, team. This price action is pretty steady. That could show us here that it is still on a pretty healthy trend. Every single high, yeah, these highs are look, this is what I mean. Surpasses it a little bit, and then you have that pullback to test that true resistance range. Right, so you get this up here, then it goes up, and then it comes right back down to give you the true resistance range. So this thing went up again, you have this thing here, and it comes back down to give you the true resistance range. Right, so in other words, it's a series of higher highs, higher lows, and it's a bullish statement coming from the asset. So yeah, let's see how it does this right here, because the next major move would actually be in line for today or tomorrow. Keep an eye on it. All right, 58.90 on TTOO, moving very nicely. Let's go back to ASRE, see what's the good deal. 34.50 still sitting there. What's COSM doing? COSM sitting at 140, very, very, very nice. 131 on GT, what the hell? On VIRI, sorry, and FNGR currently sitting at 463. Let's see it in the pennant. Still right in that support of the pennant. Hey, Teach, what are you seeing on MIMO? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's look at both of those, actually. Let me see if I can get into... let me see if I can put up here for Flame that ticker too. Sorry, I meant to, you know. Let's see real quick. RCRT. Yikes, man. This is just huge consolidation here. Let me pull up another layout here and pull up MIMO. So good morning, Arca. Honest question on FNGR. What changed from your weekend chart projection? Can you please analyze this for us? Oh yeah, the broader markets, right? We want to get these to recover. So we're showing weakness on the broader markets, which is going to apply pressure to every ticker, right? So you can see here the Qs, the NASDAQ is down, Dow Jones is down, Meta, and I actually don't have Apple up on here. I would like to have it. Let me see. And even NVIDIA. Let me see. NVDA. Wow, check that out. NVIDIA gapping up. So between Meta and NVIDIA and what other of the Magnificent Seven are showing with this upside, these are likely going to help the market by around 10 a.m. And then our thesis will be officially on and rallying. 462 here, team. Remember that we were talking about that potential touch of the SMA 50 in case we do get a quick little wick to the downside, right? Let's see if we can get it up and running. Where the Arc A is. Let's see. Let's pull that up for you. Hold on just a moment. Oh, you know what? This would be a good area for us to look at it. Let's see where the support is coming up on the RSI. The RSI usually gives you that, the SMA 14 represented by the pink line. Look for these, right? Okay, so here we are. We were speaking about this on the, I think on the video. Please remind me if I did say this on the video or not. I may have mentioned that we're so close to the support line of the 5-day RSI. So we could use this as a bounce to the upside. And it looks like the 4-hour is already kind of at that support line too. So if anything, these should be bouncing pretty soon. Stick Vicious, what is up, my bro? Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. So let's pump the Arca asset green on this fabulous Monday. Love you, Battle. Dude, I love you so much, man. Thank you so much. That really means a lot, dude. So much. So EO saying that I did mention that we were very close to the 5-day SMA 14. I love you, Battle. And oh yeah, not a problem. So it's we're still kind of within the realm of the analysis, right? So no, actually we are. The 5-day had this breakout. When was this? Let me show you, right? So Friday the 21st of April this year, we had a breakout, and then we came back and tested that SMA 14. So remember that the 5-day, what I mean by that is that every single candle close that's required to make another one, you know, takes 5 days or 6 days on average on a 5-day close. Right? So this is why I'm saying that if we were so close to it, then that means that just ever so slightly some more downside here. But relative to a 5-day, of course, you know, it's gonna for the immediate short term, it's gonna feel like a drastic price change. But we're still within it. Careful, because now we're in this inflection zone here. And usually I tend to find, remember team, I usually tend to find the best entries within inflection zones. So if there's going to be a bounce here, it's telling me that the SPY may reach its support level now or soon. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Yeah, it's coming up. Let me see if I can get the 12-hour or 8-hour. I want to observe our moving averages. You know what? I want to pull up a whole different SPY chart. Let me see if I have one. Oh, right. We were talking about this on the hourly time frame. Let's see what's up. Or was it the 2-hour or what was it? Let's see, the 4-hour. I don't think the 4-hour would do it. The 30-minute time frame doesn't look too bad. Okay. All right, so yeah, this is the SPY testing support here. So if we can get that support touch validated for the descending broadening wedge, this would be the push up to the upside that we can face here. And that rally that we're always doing on the way up to an FOMC meet. So 30-minute is showing that we're still within a loading zone right now. Man, I wish I had more liquidity. I would totally be getting long this pretty soon. Now notice what the bi-hourly is saying. See this? The bi-hourly is suggesting an upside. And look at the bi-hourly RSI support. Check that out. So we could be at a support very soon here. This is a bi-hourly time frame, right? So if that's the case, we could be using this support here, bounce to the upside, recover this, and then start our ascent. Which, by the way, leads with the thesis that we could be bouncing here for about 10 a.m. 10 or 10:30, right around there. Dude, J-Pong? Bro. You just triple dog dared the chat. Oh my goodness, bro. So AMC, James, wow. Thank you for pointing that out, my brother. That's really something. I do have to look at RCRT next, right? So let me just kind of look at that. Holy goodness. AMC, massive breakdown, man. Zephram told me himself, you better not get back in AMC. And I'm like, bro, you can bet your silly butt I will not. Jen, this is a retest. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. So, let's see. AMC. Wow. What a breakdown here. U.S. stocks attempt to find footing after third stage weekly pullback. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's just the broader markets are facing some bleeding here. AMC slides after... What? Check this out. Did you notice this? AMC slides after Antara Capital cuts stake in company's preferred shares. Interesting. When it was moving that fast on NVOS, my bro, that was bound to happen, right? It's just a little bit of a blow off here, and let's see where it stopped. Oh yeah, dude, it stopped at a nice area of resistance. So this, I don't want to say that it's reloading here. I just want you to kind of keep an eye on this being. I mean, this looks like a 5-day, or not even a 5-day. Let me see the daily. Oh man, huge bullish engulfing on the daily here. Support on the SMA 200 at the 1532. Stick Vicious, my bro. Don't let him pressure you into that. J Pong put the community to a challenge. Let's go. My bro, dude. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot, dude. Thank you. That's really awesome of you, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. J Pong, you're crazy, fool. Let's see. Big Red Bulldog, what's up? That just tells me they're going to be a big cover soon, right? Seriously, man. I'm eyeballing it, man. I'm eyeballing it. This is essentially the break of market structure, though. So, as the downside may have already been quite limited here. We got to see, though. Right? But usually, like I said, usually the price action tends to rally on the broader markets to the upside when FOMC or when Fed Chair Powell speaks in general, right? So I'm loading the boat on the AMC fire sale terminal shakeout right now. That's what I'm looking at, man. It could be that. I can't validate it for myself, right? But hold on just a sec. Hold on. Oh crap. Is it already? Dude, no way. Hold on. Let me pull up the daily time frame. Oh, whew. I was about to say, man. Okay, let's see. All right, so you are at a support right now. Let me pull up, let me get rid of the moving averages here. I need to see price action as bare as I can. Hold on. Eek, that's really freaking low. Hold on just a sec. Oh, are you joking? Right, I haven't seen this ticker. You know, because I actually pulled out of it, but oh dude, this is man. I hope that's not the case, dude. If that is the case, hold on, you may be longing too early. Hold on. Like way too early. Hold on just a sec. It had a massive fake out here. It was This is a right angle triangle. Yes, it's a bullish formation typically, but not when it's built during a downside. This is a continuation formation. This was a liquidity grab. Huge price movement to the upside. Immediately grabbed that liquidity and shot down. Okay, so if this is suggesting a downside, it has 3 bear cases. The first one has already been met. The second one would be the center of the triangle, just like always, team. The same strategy for formation theory. In this case, it's on a daily, so we can give it some weight, right? So take this into consideration. From the breakout candle, we're looking at a potential 260, 264, 266, right? So let's see. It actually is very confluent there. The next target that we can observe is actually from the top side of the triangle, the hypotenuse, right? So then we bring it down to the very lower end of that formation and then apply it to that same area, right? So since it's a perfectly, horizontal line here, it's okay. So the bottom side target is the psychological target of $2. So and the $2 is a very important zone, and I will show you why. Holy crap. There is a massive gap there, right here. So this gap would be the absolute bottom of support. I think that this could respect it, actually. And I am assuming that because, let's see the shorter time frame momentum. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, it's nosediving here. Let's see the 30-minute. I don't know that it can make it on the 30-minute. Let me see. If it's going to be able to make it on a shorter time frame, it's going to bounce to the upside first. Let's see. Hourly, where are you? Let me see the RSI 30-minute. Yeah, the 30-minute is going to show us a support very soon. If not already happening. So let me pull up the 4-hour time frame once again. Hold it. Let me see. Oh, I think I see it. I think I do. I think it's right in here. Oh, it totally is. Oh my goodness, that's so tiny. Okay, so there is a price imbalance here. So this is your inner circle trading SMC concepts. This is your support. 237 to 223. That is so small. I mean, so small. If I see it, they see it. Trust me, man. Trust me when I say that. It's just, you'll be trying to pull out every single trick out of the hat, right? I know that's a long way down, but it's just considering the fact that the triangle itself has some lower targets to be observed, we have to keep this into consideration. So now I guess we can do one more thing to validate it. Let's use some what are they called? Geometrics, right? That's a massive capitulation candle here. That can shock everything towards the downside. What I can say though is that it is falling with declining price. I'm sorry, with declining volume. So declining price and declining volume is suggesting that the bears are losing strength, but this is still not within the zone where I would think that the reversal can happen. The stock split is that I'm sorry, the RS, what the hell? 7? How does this even? That is ridiculous. I hate that conversion. Anyway, so that's happening. Is that happening correctly? Is that true? August 23rd? Let me know in the chat if August 23rd is correct for the conversion of the dividend into a Class A common stock. Is that true? If it is true, then people are starting to skim off the table here. So I would be very careful. This Thursday or Friday? But it is this week, says Ephraim. Okay. All right. So yeah, if that's the case, I do see this continuing a downside here. And I feel like this thing is trying to set up a black swan. I feel like it wants to sell off into that news, and then people are just going to rally it for no reason. Kind of like how GME, like there was no real fundamental reason other than just call contracts expiring in the money, right? So I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never done any research on GME myself, but it feels kind of like that. That's the AMC play. August 24th is the RS, and conversion happens on August 25th. Okay, so yeah, I'm wondering if people are just out of fear right now are taking profit or taking their risk out. I mean, after seeing this type of price action here, I guess it would be... I mean, I guess this, this would be time to risk off. Hey, Arca, if you get a chance, maybe take a look at the UVIX. Are you talking about this one here, bro? Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. So yeah, let's look at it. We just got the bounce. Yeah. Oh, check it out, team. We have. I think this. Sorry, I'll get back to this. But let me take a look at the UVXY here. All right, so. Damn. I would pay attention to your volume profile here too, brother, because you're getting a little bit of a bearish divergence here with increasing price it's a decline with an incline here. That's a bearish divergence, but you did find support at the EMA 21 here. So if this is getting ready for an upside move, it has kind of a trek to go over. The current support of the UVIX, the resistance, right over here at, where was it? The high of 456 is very, very respectable because that is the start of this gap here. So this gap does have several resistances on that way as well. I wouldn't call this an easy break as soon as it gets into that gap. In fact, it has one resistance at 466. That's very relevant. And another resistance, oh man, like pretty much right here at 495. This is kind of a tough trek to the upside, but I would I'm actually giving it some credit. Let me pull up some other stuff here. This is a corrective pivot. Feels like the shorter time frame, 4 hours, already pivoted towards the upside. Let me get it on stochastics. Ooh, it's getting there. All right, corrective on the bi-hourly, and the hourly is upside. Good. All right, so if this is the case, then that means that the 15 and 30 minute are cascading into each other, which means that the hourly is the one that has it. Perfect. Bi-hourly is starting to get that effect, so we are getting the cascading effect right now. Okay, shorter time frames are bleeding into the larger time frames. I think it's still a little too early for us to determine the absolute. Oh, and we just got a golden cross on Friday after hours. Yeah, it's just a little too early for us to determine this for an upside continuation, but the 3 hour closing in 57 minutes would close a bullish engulfing here, which would suggest a continuation to the upside. Welby, we'll go ahead and take a look at. We'll look at that. So, brother, it is on a good path right now. I do think that it's going to face some type of resistance soonish, right? But okay, loading zone could potentially be in. I'm going to give you a range here. 5 minute opportunity coming up. 445 to about 448 could be a loading zone here. We're sitting at 450 presently. Okay, yeah, let's observe that and see where it goes. Real quick, let's just touch down on FNGR. Okay, so all right, so it's bouncing from this from the 455 that we spoke of, right? Currently sitting at 464, and now let's see if the markets are recovering too. Yeah, the SPY is already showing a little bit of an upside. It's funny, man, how FNGR is able to tell you what the broader markets can do too. If you observe closely. Cryptic Trader, what's up, bro? AMC sucks, 100. Yeah, keep an eye on this, okay? This still has some lower lows to be observed. So FNGR, right? That support that we spoke of earlier was the one. 455, right? We're getting a little bit of resistance here, but that's because it's trying to see if we're going to make this thing a short play or not. Keep an eye on the whole thesis here, team, okay? If you are looking for it, 455 to 446, okay? Keep an eye on that. 3450 still holding, man, on ASRE. And GTII coming down again to 6650. COSM presently sitting, yeah, still comfortable within that 140 range. It feels like it just wants to like hibernate here while the indices do their little dance over there. And then as soon as it can get an upside, it just comes out of hiding and then continues onwards. Viri sitting at 128. This is now the validation of this next support zone or the resistance zone, right? So we just converted it into a support. So that support is 123, okay? So I am feeling like this could actually fluctuate within this area here before a continuation onto the upside. Similar to what it did here, right? Then we break, and then we do that thing again, and then we break, and then a thing again. And so on and so forth, right? So Viri sitting at that 128. I like it. Let me go back to FNGR real quick. 462. Man, I'm really afraid for some shorts here, man. It feels like the bulls are playing this. It feels like they're playing it, man. All right, 58.34 on TTOO, recovering the inside yet again. It's gonna take some time, team. RCRT, right? I was asked to look at this, right? So let's dive into this real quick. I want to point out immediately that on the 4-hour time frame, we are extremely oversold with the correctional pivot here. Okay, so if that's the case, let's see the bi-hourly. Nice. The bi-hourly is already giving us an upside pivot. I wouldn't trust it too much though, because look what's been happening. There's just been so much consolidation within this range, and it's been doing these liquidity grabs too. Let's see how long it's been doing them. Yikes. So it does them quite often. Okay, so that's something you should pay attention to when trading a ticker that you feel, you know, conviction or you have a thesis ready. Just always observe these grabs. If it's doing that often, you know, it's going to fake out often too. Now, the shorter time frame upside pivots that I'm getting, they're nice. I do like them, and I want them to continue to the upside, and they show that they're at critical zones too, right? But I'm not sure if it can reach all the way to the 4 hour and have the 4 hour start pushing into the major time frames like the 8, 12, and daily. So if we are going to get that, to get this thing to actually push to the upside, I would require this to have maybe some more attention within the 4 hour realm. But like I said, it's already very much oversold, and it shows that historically it has reversed from these areas, if not just a little bit lower. So good signs coming up, but although I would have to tell you that there is an immediate resistance that has been favored here since July 31st to present day, which is August 21st. Without fail, man. I mean, only a few times. Stigfish, dude. At some point, bro, I'm just gonna freaking end up dying over here, man, because you just you're showing so much love, dude. Thank you so much. Breaking the chart. Let's go. You're breaking the chat. Let's go. And share some love. Stickfishes, dude, that really means a lot, man. I would feel extremely happy if you just put maybe a dot between the 4 and the 9, right? So make that $4.90. $4.90, dude. You are so kind to me and to my family, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, brother. Stick, just send me some of those super chats. Bro, Venmo. Beady bam bam. Yeah, so keep an eye on RCRT, okay, team? I think that there could be something in line here, but I would really like to see that 4 hour pump to the upside first. TTOO back to testing that silly bottom. ASRE sitting at 34.52, just, man, 0.0002 cents up. Let's see. So how long could we expect FNG? I expect it to actually be there now, right? So as we can see that the broader markets are starting to show a little bit of recovery here. Man, it's just NVIDIA looking so nice. Wow. I do suspect NVIDIA to carry this thing all the way, man. Meta also, take a look at this. Meta showing some green. And it looks like all of them are kind of in this V-shaped recovery, aren't they? So we'll see. But I definitely think that the broader markets are showing a little bit of strength right here. And Steve, so what I was talking about earlier was regarding the timing. I'm thinking the algo shift could be around 10:30 a.m., which could be the time where we can see some shift in price action. I honestly like to see the downside first, because then when the shift happens at around 10 or 10:30, that does lead to some nice price action. If, of course, it's not always the case, right? But we just we have to humor it. Johnny Barnes. Oh, you went Tesla this morning, Cryptic? What did you do? Did you do a long play on it? I haven't actually seen it for myself. Let's see Tesla. Yeah, Tesla, man, moving up. Unless you played a short play from 229, a couple ticks down. A couple points down, sorry. Jay telling us that FNGR was at 457. What's up, brother? How are you? Okay, yeah. So I was talking about potential retest back down to the low of this. Oh, we can adjust our support now. Nice. That's pretty damn close. So I'm going to go ahead and ever so slightly adjust it. Right? Okay, so 456. Yeah, low of 456. It's trying to get, if this is already turning into a tweezer bottom. Careful shorts right here. Careful. All right, let's keep on observing the price action here and we'll see what's up. All right. Let's go back to the broader markets and see what the good deal is here. Team, hold on. What is the chat saying? Origin, how you doing, brother? EBET, let's see what's up. Yeah, let's pull it up, brother. EBET, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, man. What do you see there, brother? Tell me right away. Are you able to see what I'm seeing here? And if anyone in the chat, master students, observers, what are we looking at? What is information theory? What are we observing here on the 4-hour EBET? 93 telling me 457 finger, testing that bottom side yet again. That would be the tweezer bottom. Hanging, my bro. Hope all is well. Everything is good, man. Just a little weird weather. I'm getting all kinds of warnings on my screen here on the analytics, saying that yeah, very very close, right? It is a double bottom, but what else are we looking at here, right? I'm speaking about this zone here. So it's a big W. That's right, man. What was it? Trace Trades he used to talk about. He said a big George W. Yeah, very close. A bull flag is definitely one. I like that you guys can see that. Yeah, this was it right here with the 3 white knights, 3 white soldiers, right? We definitely had that in play. Very cool. Which usually leads to a pretty nice parabolic upside. I like it. So now let me go ahead and just throw one of my, just an opinion of mine, right? So let's go ahead and ignore the FOMO candle here. Brontosaurus formation. I'm gonna charge you super chats for mentioning Trey, bro. That guy, he made out. How much did he make on that, bro? I think he made like, what was it? I think maybe 6 million or something, bro. He made like on call contracts on AMC. Damn, not too shabby. Yeah, team. So another perspective here for you is that we could be seeing a pennant. 1 million on a lucky bet, bro. That's all you need, man. Let's go. J-Dog, what's up, man? You see a gap on the daily down to 14, to 417. Right in here, right? Oh, actually, you're talking about the lower target. Down here. Actually, it would be, yeah, you're right, down here, 417. Let me see the high of the candle, 417. So in my opinion, it's one major support. And one that looks unlikely to be broken, but we don't know yet, right? So let's just leave it in there like this. Let me change the diarrhea poo-poo water color. Yay. All right, here we go. All right, so yeah, if anything, I see this as a huge support. I don't think that this can be filled unless there is absolutely just a crazy catalyst. The daily time frame pivoted down like this. I hate it. With that SMA 14 located all the way down there, that literally tells us that we can close it. That's not the case just yet. Northwest, are you asking me when will it reach that, or is it at that right now? I'm like dying. If the, what is this, Salamanca twins get here, I might make $1 million. Oh my goodness, dude. It could be played both ways. And here's the interesting thing, right? I love that you said that, brother. I love that you said that, because we can observe some relevance. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let's explore the bear case here. Okay, so EBET. We're already, converging price. It is, respecting that, right? 4-hour time frame volume is beneath the moving average, which usually signals bears, right? So let's take a target, psychological target, take it from the top side of the triangle all the way to the bottom side, apply it to the area of breakout, which let's just say it would be the next 4-hour candle. Well, what do you know? It takes us right down to the gap. So if it is that, I don't know, but let's go ahead and see this too. let's say that we were to break down from the next 4-hour iteration, which could be over, oh, that's a little too far away, right? But let's just say that we did break down from there. Check it out. That is taking us to the support. Talk about huge indecision here, right? And now, of course, the center of the triangle is leading to you know, right around here, to the 50% of returns within this range. I'll draw it in just because I'm just being lazy and I'm not drawing it in for you, but I'll go ahead and put it on there for you. Yeah, so take that trend line like that, and then you apply it to the breakout zone, right? And here it is. So right around 522-ish. Actually, I'm sorry, I could adjust that ever so slightly. There we go. Around 513. Yeah, if it's a little bearish, then you know, it may be wanting to break down. I would like to point out this though. The 6-hour RSI is presently at a support and in the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile, which would mean that it can be launched to the upside. But that upside doesn't mean breakout. It could mean just resistance at the 805. Right, since price is actually converging within this formation here. So now let me see if there's resistance on the upper time frames. So in fact, nothing on the daily. Let's see the buy daily. No resistance yet. No resistance. Oh, let's see. I mean, technically the 5-day is at a resistance-ish, but it's breaking. Oh, that's not bad. Actually, that's not bad. It is making a bullish crossover here on the 5-day, and it's entering the bullish, I'm sorry, the gravitational zone, overbought percentile. So in essence, this would maybe get pushed to the upside after some shorter time frame, you know, some shorter time frame pressures, right? So let's see the 4-hour time frame one more time. Did I see the 12-hour? 8-hour. Hold on, I want to see where the support is. Where could be the most relevant support? And if we did already see it, then what is it? 6, yeah, it's got to be the 6-hour. I feel like that's the only one. The 6-hour is for sure showing us that resistance, but I have to say that if it doesn't save it, then the daily time frame or the 12-hour time frame would essentially take over and pretty much try to close the gap, bounce from the gravitational zone of the bear weakness percentile, and then start to make some higher highs. It's just presently a thesis, but it may not reach all the way down here. I think that I think that it would reach the center first. This one's a bit tough, man, but yeah, if we're gonna reach the center, I would say that it would be the SMA 10 on the daily time frame, 519. All right, that's the end of the thesis right there. That's what I'm thinking. That if it is gonna face a short-term upside, we'll get it, right? But the other time frames are more suggesting a downside than they are not. Right, we'll get this bounce to the upside, and then we'll make the upside trajectory. So careful with EBET here. Let's see. What is it? OT Finviz for what you saying, brother? Bro, why? No, Lauren, are you serious? Bro, well, I mean, damn. I think that this has more. I think that it has way more. Like way more. Like 265 to maybe 201, way more. And it's facing the pressures because of the broader markets, man. These are a little tough right now. Like they are showing like serious pressure. So, oh, nice, man. 4-hour time frame actually showing some upside. We're currently at a resistance right now, 436.61. Has anyone told me what FNGR is? Let's pull it up. 457, still sticking to that bottom side of this range, team. 456 to 446. If you were looking at a zone. There, that's a paper trade zone right there. COSM 139. Viri sitting at 132. Oh, it recovered a little. Nice. And GTII 67.75 after dropping to 66. ASRE, let me see, still holding at 34.52, of course. And let me see, TTOO, still testing that 58. I think it's waiting for the 30-minute closure to happen, and then we'll see what's up. How is it getting shorted? I don't think it's short activity, brother. Let me actually, it's a good question. So let me actually pull up dispersion of returns here, which would be BBWP. Where the hell is it? Let's see. On a 4-hour time. Let me see the daily. Actually, yes. I think this is getting shorted. But it's a combination of short and panic selling. So it's increasing the volume drastically presently. Let me see. The volume is that really 68, 67 million? Damn. Okay. I do believe that it's a combination of sell pressure and short pressure here. We are at maxed out volatility right now on the daily time frame. Let me pull out Stokes. I will check the manipulation signals right now. This is getting an upside. This is getting what? Wait a second. If that's really going to push to an upside soon, unless it's cascading from the shorter time frames. Let me see the 8-hour still with a downside. Ooh, this is a toughie. This one's really tough. Let's just say that it did respect the upside on the daily. I think I have. Let me see. I think I have a back test for that. I think that, no, let me see. Yeah. Oh no, it's already invalidated a contraction. Unless I ran it somewhere else. I don't think I did. Yikes. I don't have very much backtest on this because I never really cared about the damn ticker because of all of its crap that it's given us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a different setup, but it's already showing a little bit of pressures from the shorter time frames. Brother, I have to stick to my guns here. I wanted to see if there was anything in line for me to believe that this could be invalid, right? So let me look at the shorter time frames here and see what's good. Okay, the blood diamond printed at about $3.99 this morning. Let me see if there's any signs of manipulation in the shorter time frames. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Damn. Hell yeah, there is. And this thing actually, just like the PDF describes, you would get the manipulation signal, short upside, and then dump. I would not doubt if another manipulation signal came in soon. I wouldn't be surprised if one more came in. But it did signal us around 372 and is currently at 309. Yes, we are. Damn. Yeah, brother, I almost feel like they would throw in one more. Let me see the broader markets. They're totally using the markets, man. It's funny the way they do that. Oof, man, SPY. Rip into 437.05. Let's see if it's already pressuring our favorite tickers to the upside, damn it. All right, small, tiny recovery here. 460, bouncing off of that 456 almost precisely on FNGR. Let's see COSM. Recovering the 140, yep. And 129 on VIRI. GTII, oof, man. Went up to 69 and 68. Immediately, it was like, don't look at me. 3450 still held on ASRE. And TTOO breaking down. Let's see if we can get that bounce to the upside from the area 5703. Let's keep on looking at it here. It's already faced a 59-cent top side. So let's see if we can get this going. Notice the decline in volume and decline in price. That usually is indicative of bear pressure diminishing. Okay, let's keep it moving here, team. Let's see what else we were looking at. Yeah, man, careful. That manipulation signal just popped up. I wouldn't be surprised if another one popped up soon. Which would suck. Although I would say, though, that we have declining volume with declining price here on the 5-minute time frame. So if the markets are showing strength, then this could be the break of market structure. They haven't had shares to short since the 16th of August. It's to our knowledge, right? Unless they press that F3 button and create a little shell that would just capitulate everybody. 128 VIRI, 140 COSM, and FNGR at 462, recovering ever so slightly some more. Let's see. Drop that price lower for me. Gotta love it. Those are the sales rack. The sales rack prices. Let's look at our inverse tickers here, team. EMA 55 on the UVIX. Let's see. Not bad. Let's see. Keep that AMC manipulation coming. Daddy needs a new Lamborghini. Lambo. Which one, brother? Which one? Please let me know in the chat which Lambo you're looking at for yourself, man. Which one do you want? Okay, SPY 3-day. Very impressive bounce from the EMA 30 that we were speaking of earlier. So it for sure is using it. There is a resistance coming up at the EMA 21 at 438.79. We're getting closer to it. We're inching closer to that. I don't think that's the end of it. But I do feel like this could have been that correction. So we correct upwards, we go upwards, we correct upwards, we correct. And then I think that there could be the rally into the FOMC announcement this Friday. So I think so. Lauren Wood, are you really talking about a venti, my bro? Oof. Beautiful whip. Beautiful whip. And to be honest, man, I think even if I went in hard like on a trade and I just got all this money, I think I would probably end up with a GTR, right? Of course, with modifications and stuff, a newer one. Yeah, I'm liking this. Lambos are tendies. XX, they dropped that AMC just right. Not a halt on the way down. It's not. They dropped it just like perfectly there. Freaking annoying. That's terrible. John Smith, how you doing? IDAI 296, nice chart from under $1 bottom from a few weeks ago. Oh, so you're talking about it's already repairing itself? It's already making its next move to the upside? Finally got ASRE filled at 34. No way. How long have you been trying to get filled? They do what they do is right. Yeah, man, and ASRE just, it does that. It like few days of pause and then rip. And then a few days of pause, and then rip. Oh, man. Dude, yeah, man. GTRs are so freaking cool. So I've always been a fan of it, right? So, and I've always tried to drive something close to it, right? So I right now I drive a Q50S. So before this one, I had this like Honda Accord. And before that Honda Accord, I had a G37S. But I'm always a fan of I'm always a fan of those cars, man. I love it. So let's see. Is it still an A for ASRE? I think that it's a big deal, man, that we are within this, that we're breaking into the channels here. This is a very big deal, and I still, in my personal opinion, right, I definitely said I was going to swing this, but this process, I personally have high conviction, right? Not financial advice, of course, team, but yeah, I definitely have high conviction on this play. Not knowing any of the fundamentals or anything of what could be happening, right? But yeah, I think everything is kind of pointing at an upside here. Specifically, what was the time frame? Let me see if I can get it on the daily here. Not even the daily, man. Yeah, so this is the... I'm still getting so many warnings here that my network is just like, it needs more power. I'm like, what, man? I know, but hurricane. So yeah, the SMA 14 is landing right in the gravitational zone here of the buy daily. So that is probably the reason why we're looking at this fluctuation happening here, right? That buy daily support from the SMA 14 on the buy daily, that's right here. Sorry, I just went a little redundant. I do have some pretty high conviction that this would face it's already, I don't even know that we're going to reach all the way down to that support, by the way, right? Because this is already diminishing that bear pressure. So if it does reach it, oh man, it's going to be so slow. But yeah, this thing has been ripping to the upside on low-ish volume, right? It's just because it's a slow mover itself, but when it does go, it does go. And that's where I'm kind of sitting with that. And also I took a statistical backtest on it. I wasn't just going to out on the whim say that I love this play and that's because I love it and that's it. No. I really did apply some mathematical concepts behind it, and I did statistically back it, geometrically backed it, psychologically backed upsides. Everything is in line with this. Now, what I don't remember if we ended up talking about a potential catalyst for ASRE though. Did we know of one? Because again, team, I don't really follow fundamentals, but so James Flower saying you're a Turbo S fan. Are you talking about the Porsche Turbo S? And let's see, my dream car is a 72 V. Are you wait? Are you really talking about like the Beetle or the Bug? A 1972? Freaking slap a Subaru engine in that, man, and let it rip. So yeah, nice. So you're getting a Cybertruck, man. How much are those, by the way? Arca, you feel the earthquake? I didn't personally feel it, but like a lot of people around town said they did. And the city where my where the little lady works at, there's like roads that got split open like crazy, man. The freaking Dodger Stadium, bro, is literally an hour away from me. That is like it's filled with water. You have a Yugo? Nice. Oh, nice. The OG Herbie Love Bug, man. Would you keep it like that, white with the pinstripes and the number on the I guess we can call it the front trunk or whatever, the hood. Steve Mertz, I'm looking at a 2004 Lotus. Oh man, you like those little exotic cars, right, man? Those are nice. In what, orange? That traditional color? Let's look at FNGR. See where we are. 457, still at that bottom side support. Sasquatch, yeah, man, I love it. And let's see, very recovering just ever so slightly here to 129. COSM at 139. Yeah, we have to observe all this, right? 69 cents on GTII. I'm wondering if it's because of the broader markets. 34.25 still being held here on ASRE. Let's look at the broader markets though. Okay, we have a little bit of a pullback coming up, but we already knew that was going to happen. 437.05. Right, so let's see if we can validate this support conversion from 436.61 before an upside. Oh, the blue color? I love it, man. I love it. The Dodgers suck. Who is that's fun. That's funny, man, because oh, guys, you know what I can announce to you right now? This is insane. I actually got an email regarding a microphone endorsement. So a complete brand deal, right? So they were saying that they would provide the microphones for the Arca Bulls team, right? In other words, the team being Arca himself. So we can broadcast to the team. So they are, yeah, they're offering a handmade microphone for me so that I can use here in the live streams and the recordings and everything that I do, right? So if that's the case, they actually said that in order for me to maintain the endorsement or the brand deal, then I would actually have to create I have to create a test, but it can't be a test like this, like test 1 2 check. Cool mic, you guys. Here's the video, ticker symbol FNGR, done for the day. Adios. Like, no, it has to be like a specific test, right? So so if that's the case, then I would actually do some tracks here, and I was debating on how I was going to be able to do that with the mic in front of me. So how will I do that? I'm going to have to probably mask up, right, and be behind the mic so that you can see exactly what's happening. So then, in other words, I would test it for the team and introduce it here on the Arca Bulls team with me either rapping or singing. And believe you me, I have some words to share. And the reason why I'm reminded of this is actually because of Cryptic Trader. Cryptic Trader saying, I need a mic too, let's go. So Cryptic Trader is because of what he said. He said the Dodgers suck, right? So, oh my goodness. Oh dude, yeah, I've been singing for 16 years. And yeah, in one of the lyrics, right, it's I talk about two references to bats in baseball, right? First it would be a top-heavy Baby Ruth and a Commerce Comet. If you guys know what that is, let me know in the chat. What is a Commerce Comet, boys? Arca and Cryptic together on the pod. Let's go. Dude, Cryptic would be so funny. Manipulation found on the finger. A ticker symbol FNGR, 5-minute composure. No way. Dude, thank you for looking. They're suppressing it still? Let's see what the markets are saying, though. Slight pullback in the markets. They're really trying to suppress it, man. Ooh, getting spicy. Let's see composure. Ah, man. That is ridiculous, bro. Why? Good eye, man. Good eye. My voice is too manly for Arca to handle. Sasquatch, I just sold all 1 million shares of RVNA or RNVA after a year of holding because the sell button was turned off. Only what? That was a real bad loot trade? Damn. Someone tell ChatGPT to make a rap video featuring Arca and the Dodgers. Oh man, dude, you know what? I have to be honest, right? In the crap that I would talk, I would have to actually come clean to some of my biggest supporters. I have to be completely honest to you, team. I'm not I'm not the cleanest tool in the shed, right? And I really talk crap. So I'm afraid for those who have been talking crap about me, they're gonna get slammed. So, 128 on ticker symbol VIRI. COSM sitting at that 140, recovering that 140. Yes, very cool. Andrew saying, nope, I am old school Yankees fan. So this is actually, so the reference is probably more old school than your old school. I'm speaking of you should know this. Like, I mean, way back, Mickey Charles Mantle, right? Nicknamed the Mick. His name was the Commerce Comet. And I forgot what year he was playing, but he was a Yank. Like, so that's what I'm saying. This is more old school than your old school, right? But he was a Yankee. And I believe he was playing around the late 40s, maybe into the 50s, around there. I don't remember the history too much around it, but yeah. Yeah, that's right. Andrew totally knows it. Mickey Mantle, right? That's his name is the Commerce Comet. Yes, I agree. And I'm not the biggest baseball fan myself, right? But I do. I used to collect cards when I was a young kid, and we used to trade them, and it was really fun, right? So I always fell in love with the name. I fell in love with the name Commerce Comet. I loved it. And it spoke New York all day. Before the infamous ankle injury, right? FNGR killing right now, man. What we need to call the cousins. Dude, that manipulation signal came in and screwed us. Is it because the broader markets are showing weakness? I don't know. It's not showing that much weakness right now. Oh, but it's not showing volatility towards the upside. Wow, what a bunch of trickery. They're like, no, we're going to make Arca look like a monkey. COSM sitting at 140. And, man, very showing pressure to the downside as well. 126. The cousins got caught at the border. Sebastian Lim, we're... So, Jay Pong saying, I'm a UFC guy. I like jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, and Joe Rogan. Nice. My family is absolutely into UFC, MMA. Good stuff, team. So, yeah, man, we're showing that downside pressure on some of our favorite tickers right here. But please remember that the statistical backtest is not a one-day turnaround, right? So let's go ahead and go back and reference that in, let's see. It's funny because we were looking for exactly this. We were looking for the test, right? And then the bounce from the support zone so we can continue on to the upside. We're literally getting exactly the way that the play should be playing, right? And we've noticed as well that the SPY and FNGR have been running in tandem, and for some reason right now, just out of freaking nowhere, it's not. That's funny. Funny. All right, so let's look at sorry, I was gonna pull up the indices one more time. Yeah, the SPY is combating that resistance again, team. So for sure, we came back and validated that support of 4. I should have titled it in the video for FNGR that this would be a play that would this would be a play that included the SPY, right? Because I did a whole back test on the SPY, and that was let me see if it's already fired. I think it was the 3-day, right? No, it's a bi-weekly. Oh, even less. Let's see. Ooh, let me fast forward this thing. Let's see where it's headed. Let me go into it's curving. It's curving for sure. And look at the support here. This is guys, this is gonna correct at any moment here or a day. The SPY is going to face a pretty nice upside coming in soon, and that's gonna lead to an all-time high. I am putting it out there right now. I'm just like I did an FNGR on Saturday. But this is likely gonna continue on. Of course, a little bit of downside pressure, no problem. Natural ebb and flow here, but I do suspect that this asset will break $500 come this week or next week. And it's going to be very tough because after we do face that upside into the break of the $500 zone, there could be a massive pullback. And that pullback can lead to maybe, I don't know, I want to say that it can lead to maybe around a 60 to 70 point drawdown from that top side. So I just want to point it out to you, team, that I am seeing a very, very interesting opportunity here coming up for the SPY. And that would be indicative of a 15% move to the upside based on a volatility versus momentum backtest that is consistent of critical volatility expansion with a contraction phase and a pair or paired with stochastic momentum with an upside pivot. Let me put these things back to a period of 3. And I suspect this to be, a team that's going to be a massive bull trap zone if we don't validate correctly around that 503 to 505. That's a bull trap. That's bull trap area. Okay. And we could see an immediate capitulation there. First of all, because $500 is a psychological upside. We're talking about finally beating the $500 target from November 2021. Okay, so it looks like on the bi-weekly, let's see, the 2 weeks starting on January 3rd, 2022, that faced the top side. That was the blow-off top where the bear cycle started at 479.98. So you can only imagine what $500 would do to the SPY. Wait, J-Dog, what are you saying? Let's see. Yeah, no, guys, I don't know that AMC will squeeze, right? So that needs a lot of contracts and a really bullish catalyst. They're trying to say that AMC's short interest is 9%. Wasn't it just 35%? I mean, damn it, man. Wasn't it just 35% like last week or some crap like that? No. Okay. I generally don't give a crap about those metrics, right? But it is pretty funny though. All right. So very recovering 2 cents. Man, my voice is, bro, you're right. Who was it? Was it Northwest? He said, dude, your voice, what's up with your voice? I'm like, man, is actually, you know, one thing, I'm actually going to turn on the air, team. Hold on just a sec. I just need to get the air on here. I feel the humidity coming out from the outside. It's insane how it felt outside. Have you ever felt cold and humid at the same time? I'm talking about 68 degrees at like 1 in the morning and humid, but it was the strangest feeling in the world. It literally like end of days type of weather. So weird. I've never really felt that myself. TTOO, is it really getting that push? There you go. Jen, are you still in the chat or what's up? Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it, right? Just validating that support before a pop. Let's go. It is converging. It is breaking out now. So if we are getting that breakout, we are within that zone right now. So let's see if we can get those top side targets. First one we got to look at is going to be 64.76. Yeah, no, bro. I mean, dude. Yeah, it's just AMC, man. It's a sharp. It's a double-edged blade. Right, sharp on both ends, right? So I'm thankful for it because I'm here. If it wasn't for it, I wouldn't be here. I hate it because it took away thousands of dollars, but I love it because it gave me thousands of dollars. So I don't know how to, I don't know how to put it in any other way. Batter, what's up, buddy? I know, right? Everything is just getting manipulated to the ground while the broader markets are freaking ripping. All of a sudden, right? All of us, look at this, breaking outside of the resistance line. What is FNGR doing? You better not. Man, I gotta say that drop from this manipulation signal that we just got, I hate it how they're trying to manipulate it. It's pretty impressive that it didn't capitulate immediately. By the way, was it EO? Thank you, brother. Thank you for that very sharp, super sharp eye. Catching that manipulation signal right away. This is what I mean. Look at this iteration here. Right here. That was instantly downwards. 5-minute candles, like instantly down. And for some reason, the bulls are like not allowing that. I wonder why, man, as you're trying to manipulate it on a freaking, on a bull run here. It's literally costing more money to do that. 139 on COSM, very sitting at 128. 454 FNGR. Let's continue eyeballing that. Man, so this GTII is flexing between that 69. What was the high? Yeah, 69 and 67. So I guess you guys were right regarding the potential catalyst being priced in already. So I would respect that. CEOS is still facing that bottom side that we're looking at, right? So Jen, I hope you were paying attention here. This would have been the moment for you to sort of get out. Well, yeah, look at the time, team. We're getting out of the quiet period. It's 9:52. This is why. This is why I was telling you that we just have to wait till that 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. mark when they shift all their crap, and then we can actually start seeing some pressure to the upside. So we will see. Okay, now this pushes me into the support of 446, team. Keep an eye on that. That is incredibly annoying, though. That's really funny that the way that they're trying to do that on the broader markets. Like, how the hell is that possible? You know what? I'm going to pull up a ticker right now. A whole new chart. Let me pull it up. Let's see what's up. Let's see. Let's make it a dual chart. Actually, this would be pretty nice like this, too. Let's sync it. Not symbol, sorry. Everything else except for the symbol. So let's do FNGR. Let's do the SPY. Look at that. See, more or less running in tandem to each other. So what's happening here? Why is that happening down here to 450 and this is actually moving to the upside? We're all of a sudden getting inverse. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. All of a sudden it's showing an inverse price action. That is extremely curious. Look at that. Upside on the SPY, downside on FNGR. What is, we've never seen that. Everything, look at the downside. See this downside? With an upside here, with an upside there. What the hell? Look at this short-term upside here, short-term upside here. Immediate capitulation down, immediate capitulation down. We have a recovery, like what? Here's that overall recovery into the perfect zone here. Look at this. And then all of a sudden, stupid. Inverse finger. Yes, that is absolutely true, man. I'm not... You can't make this crap up, man. This is interesting stuff. What is that? When have you seen this? Like, only in areas where, like, what? Funny guys here. This is not retail. That's too perfect. That's way too perfect. You placed a long queue at 445. You don't have that much faith in it, Jay? On the SPY? I mean, in all due respect, yeah. I mean, essentially, we are still creating some lower lows, right? And some lower highs too. So in all reality, sure, that's definitely possible, right? So just in my personal perspective, I am a data guy, though. It's just I am numbers guy. Yeah, it's funny the way this is working. It's almost comical. 139 COSM. Very, where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, very recovering the 130. And GTI still sitting on that 67. All right. A little bit of recovery here on ASRE up to 34. Cool deal. What's TTOO doing? 59.59 still. Origin, yeah. Let's see, are those two charts together like a Bollinger Band? Let me go back to that. These two? Those two charts together look like a Bollinger Band. That's interesting. Yeah, they sort of do, huh? Is it like AMC? Let's see. Let me get rid of the composure algo here. Yeah, it's similar-ish. It's a little more capitulation on AMC though. But yeah, I do see the similarities. I absolutely do. Yeah, I'm just finding it like really interesting how we're getting this like upside and then we're just getting this downside here, like all out of nowhere. I mean, you can even notice it here. We're creating this like similar, and it's particular to just today. Like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to notice that there's a direct correlation, you know, with an upside here, right? Like it really doesn't take any type of rocket scientist to see this. So, what's the real deal here, man? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get out of this real quick. Let's go back to our other tickers. Okay, 130 still recovered. Is the IWM pushing or what? Let's see. The IWM is underperforming here from all of the other indices. Man, look at the SPY. 437.14. That was a pretty big upside. Meta showing that strength. NVIDIA, look at this. That is beautiful. And Tesla breaking the SMA 21 on the 4-hour time frame. That is likely to continue on to the upside. Very, very nice. Okay, so yeah, team, let's just keep an eye on our tickers, right? We have to see what's up. I'm not sure that AMC faced the floor, right? I just want you to be very careful, but it feels like it. It feels like it, okay? I haven't tested that. All right, let's get that bottom touch FNGR at 446. Let's see what we can do about that support. Oh, yeah. All right, team. Yeah. Let me, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm feeling all hurricane wet here. Hold on just a moment. Let me turn on the air real quick. Wow, 437.33. Still pushing. Very nice. Hold on, team. Back in action. Back in action. Okay. Man, the spy is ripping. My bro, come on. This was literally part of the play. All of this was part of the play. Oh, here we go. 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 We're getting super close to that. Pretty much at that support. Let's see. Yeah, 446. Why would it be facing a support there too? I love how the entire thesis is coming true except for FNGR. Oh, man. That's funny. FNGR daily 3. Let's see. Interesting. Trying to convert this into a bearish engulfing. Still not over, team. We got to see what's up. FNGR daily Gaussian channel. Let's take a look. Where the hell am I? Here it is. Ooh, good eye, bro. Good eye. Damn. Wow. That is extremely powerful. My bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Freaking sharp. Kenny Boy is screwing over FNGR out of spite. Out of spite to Arca Bulls. Like, imagine that guy's worth billions of dollars. Just to me. Like, who the hell am I, you know? It's like that dude has reached to, what is it, man? He has reached to millions and millions and millions of people. I have a reach of, we counted it the other day. It was like just shy. I think by now it's already at 14,000, but it was like 13,860 or something like that. That was around a week or two ago. So, so my following is around 14K, and we have this, we have Kenny Boy over here with millions. Like, what's the real thing here, man? Why are you pissed, bro? Don't be pissed, bro. Come on. Hey, bro. ZZOAMC lawsuit denied. No way. Lenny, are you talking about the, Arca's? No, dude, I don't have any shares. Oh, you're talking about FNGR. Dude, my FNGR shares are, I have like 50 shares. And I have like call contracts. Oh, EO, Sebastian Lim is now a guru, no doubt, my bro. Yes, he is absolutely a powerful analyst thus far. But what I can tell you is that the boy has learned a lot. Hold on just a sec, team. Hold on. Let me look at something here. Just a sec, team. Hold on just a sec. I'm still here, team. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm just trying to adjust my mic. Okay, I think this is pretty well balanced. It's looking pretty good. All right. Anyway, sorry, team. Let's get back to the chat. What's going down? First of all, oh damn. Let me restore the connection here. All right, so good. Nice little bounce from the 446 to the upside, right? It already faced a nice little bounce to 451. Is at 449, so it would be interesting to actually get this recovery here right at the time that we're facing right now. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here. Hey, Arca, can you look at VEDU? Sure, brother. Sure. Let me see. VEDU, right? That was the one that we looked at last week, right? Oh, nice, man. Look at ASRE coming back down to that support. 3208 is that bottom side again. Let me see if I put it in this, let's see, 2502. You know what? I actually think I did it in the, yeah, let me pull up another one real quick, actually. I'm going to do it. I think this is the master layout. 2. I have 2 of them going for me. Okay. Damn, daily time frame setup. This is a nice setup. Okay, we have upside on stochastic momentum with increasing volatility and still maxed out. You have this SMA 14 being crossed by your RSI signal. That's already a bullish cross, and it looks like we're about to make that happen on the MACD as well. Immediate short-term time frame pullback, probably for a loading zone. Yep, showing on the stochastic momentum as an opportunity coming up. Okay, so let's look. Yeah, let's observe here. It may be on the 15 or even the 5. Yeah. Oh, these are very limited downsides. Let's see the 30. One more time. Hold on. We're looking for the RSI where the blue is on top of the pink. Okay, that's what we're looking for. There we go. Bi-hourly time frame suggesting this to be a short-term downside. Loading zone could be found at about 24.27, where the SMA 50 and the SMA 10 are located. I'm going to give you a range though. Okay, so this would be the zone that we could face a bounce from. Very, very discretionary trading here, right? So 23.93 to 24.27 pullback. And I do suspect this to make a correction right from that SMA 14 on the RSI bi-hourly time frame. It looks like the stochastic momentum indicator is already kind of correcting towards that upside. We may be able to enter the gravitational zone here and continue onwards and upwards. I do have to say that I don't like to see these wicks to the upside like this, though. Okay, that shows that there is an exhaustion of the bull trend, and there could be a pullback in line. And already this pullback could be, okay, I'm going to give you one more though, okay? Now that I see this is declining volume on a bi-hourly. Oh, actually, yeah. Declining volume with ascending price. Yeah, that would be a bearish divergence. So let me give you one more target, and that's going to be in respect to the EMA 21 on the bi-hourly time frame. And let me give you that downside. Hold on. Yeah, that's a pretty confluent area to this wick top here. So 2279 to 2331 is a second potential here, okay? I'm just saying that we have to keep an eye on it. Just in case we are failing this support zone, then we know the next one. And this, if you need to know the inflection zone, of course, you know, we have to give you that. It's very tight. It's a very tight inflection zone. 2206 to 2174 is your invalidation zone. Okay, so in other words, what I'm saying here by invalidation, it means that it means that this entire upside would be invalidated by closing a bi-hourly candle beneath this zone here, 2174 and below. That would introduce price action to first stop at around the area of 20 cents. Okay, so. But I'm talking about first to 20.99 validation of resistance, short openings, and then the first stop would be around that 20 cent zone. Let me know in the chat if you can still hear me, team. I'm getting a little bit of disturbance here. Let me know if you can still hear me in the chat, team. Still getting a little bit of disturbance on my network. Please let me know that I'm still here. There we go. Thanks, Origin. Got you. I'm gonna remove the Wi-Fi on my phone at least. So, Teaser, how you doing, brother? You still hear me? Okay. Lenny, thank you. J-Dog, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm telling you, team, is just like the network has been super sketchy. Like very, very bad. I couldn't even upload a video yesterday. So streaming right now with you guys for this long has been a straight miracle. FNGR, here it goes. Trying to get those pumps, right? 451. We got that bounce from the 446 support zone that we spoke of. Let's see if we can recover all the way. It'd be very nice for us to get this this push to the upside right where we were talking about, right? We were going to get that recovery around that 10 to 1030 mark. So 139 on COSM, ticker symbol VIRI, recovering into the 130 again. Danielle Spears, good morning to you. Good to see you here. How is everything with you? And GTII 6750. Having a lot of trouble within this area here, even with the bull trend starting on the the SPY here. So yeah, like I said, team, Nvidia and Meta would essentially be look at this, Tesla as well. These three here are absolutely bullish and pushing onto that upside. You know what I haven't seen is actually I'm sorry, I wanted to take a look at Apple. Let's see if it's still struggling here on the broader markets. Apple making a push to the upside as well. So now that the SPY broke out of this support zone, we have 2 hours and 46 minutes to close this current candle. But we're in the validation period right now of the 437.05 to 436.61. If this can hold, then a new high can be introduced by the end of day today at around 438.28 to 439.02. So crazy to have this hurricane. It's coming my way to Reno. Wow, yeah, dude. It's been quite the times here, man. I can't tell you like what crap we felt. I've never felt the weather the way it has been. Even the systems in here have been acting weird. We're still at that bottom side support of the Gaussian bands on the 5-day ASRE. Let's go ahead and observe the volatility bands, or sorry, the Gaussian bands, right? Here you go. Very impressive little bounce here. It was suggesting 444, bouncing at an average of 446 is pretty nice. I do like it. ASRE sitting still within that 3210. COSM at 139, almost recovering that 140 again. Very nice. VIRI 130, okay. I like it. I think we're getting that full-on recovery here on the overall tickers. So let's see if this can work out, team. Just this, I'm telling you, man, this 1030 zone, it's just a crazy time frame. I may have missed it. We still bullish on ASRE? Cryptic Trader said it best. Oh, yeah. This is, remember, ASRE, that's a zone, bro. Check it out. I'll show you. Let me pull up on the 4-hour here. Zoom out. What you see here. Right? So that's literally the area where we were talking about loading. Right in here. My bro. Okay. Left the queue at 445 on FNGR. Is that what you're speaking of? Jupiter, is the bear trap over? It would be a liquidity grab, man. So if anything, this could be part of it too. Facing this downside could actually apply FOMO. Short thesis, right? They're thinking, all right, cool. So we broke down beneath. Let's go ahead and start loading up right here at the resistance of the pennant itself. We'll get short this asset right here, and then push onwards and upwards. So I mean, that could be the short thesis behind this too. Now that it kind of shifted. right? But still, I don't. Of course, I don't really see it. I don't see that the shorts can take over unless it's just entirely heavily manipulated here, right? But I don't really see it. And I will do another analysis today and another in-depth one at that. And then try to spot the knot yet again. But still, as we're observing here, and you know what? Let me look at the RSIs here. Look at this. Remember we were speaking about the 5-day. See how much closer it got now? And it got this close, and then the price action is doing this. Right? So I do feel like we just needed to get that support touch. Of course, we're talking about a 5-day time frame relative to an immediate short-term time frame recovery here. But also remember that the statistical backtest here of the SPY, it doesn't always have to happen this way, right? But I do feel like this thing is going to fire off at any moment. The bi-weekly is at that support. We've been testing that support like crazy. But this, of course, had an average of 141 days of a turnaround to complete this move. We do have to realize, though, that a 15% move may not seem like a lot on the SPY, but know for a fact that is a probably 70-point move. 437 to around 505. That is a 70-point move to the upside. You're talking extreme upside for an index, especially the ETF. So that would be a massive move to the upside. Let's see, I can't buy finger options till tomorrow, so let it keep tanking. Damn, are you serious? Is that everyone? Lauren Wood, the kid is moving. I know, it's usually that time. I'm like right here, like, ugh, this guy's moving. GME looking good for a run too? No way, based on what? Are you serious? It feels like it's, yeah, damn. How many ladders has it made? Let me get rid of some of this crap here. Short-term plays already played out. Played out. Okay. Let's get rid of these moving averages and see what's up. Yeah, those plays already happened. We already got that upside from that short term. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Daily time frame RSI showing a resistance at the gravitational zone, so it's already critically oversold, and there is a expansion happening in volatility. Let me see the 30-minute. Okay, upside pivot on the 30-minute. Let me bring this up ever so slightly. Hourly time frame is still not actually getting it. We do have an upside pivot here, and the EMA 3 on the bi-hourly is actually leading it. It's moving upside of the SMA 14. Finding the support from the SMA 14 on the RSI with an upside pivot, increasing volatility. 3-hour and 4-hour have more or less upside pivots, bullish cross on the MACD, and still suggesting upside. We're getting very close to the gravitational zone here on the 4-hour. 2 hours, 39 minutes to closing a bullish engulfing candle formation right down here. So if we are going to make an upside here, it may actually start happening soon. I think so, brother. I think you are seeing a setup too. I would really like to see how much more upside. Yeah, actually, let me see. Yeah, this is getting ready for a potential reversal here, and also a double bottom. You just got some call options on this? Well, yeah. I think. Let me see the averages. Okay, so that resistance that we're looking at on the daily could be consistent of the EMA 7 at around 1899. We've already touched about 1884. There could be a pullback here, but a pullback to validate this high at about 1882 before a continuation to the upside. But almost every time frame is suggesting an upside on stochastics and volatility. So yeah, I think there is a high likelihood here that this thing can move to the upside. Although I would like a little more presence on this upside here, which is honestly this tiny little jump up here that's was not significant enough in order for, but this still, it's facing like this is like an ascending channel of sorts, something like this. So let's see if we can line them up. I hope this is not actually creating this type of play where it's gonna short. Man, I hope that's not the case. Really hope that's not the case. Resistance grab on that bottom side of the channel. It's everything is facing upward here. I almost feel like this was a fake out. A fake out towards the bears, of course, meaning that you would get the bears to short, borrow right over here at 1878, and then from that 1878 you short this down to the next wave, which would be wave number 1 at 1559. So yeah, but I don't think that, I mean, this would technically be test number 2 of the support. There's an interesting play happening here, and yeah, it is showing an upside, but I'm curious to see how this resolves. I have not, damn, Destiny 10X. I haven't heard of that ticker in quite some time. What is going down with that one? I'm gonna have to get to this guy sooner or later. Let's see what FNGR is doing. FNGR 460. Take a look at that team. Thanks. Thank you so much, my brother. You said 459 at 4. I'm sorry, FNGR at 459. Nice. Just keep your eye on it. I know. I mean, yeah, I do. It's just, you know how those are tough, man. Those have a lot of psychology behind them. It's a lot of component, psychologically speaking. Yikes. Okay, so sorry, let's get back into what was it again? 10x. Wow, 10x moving. Why would it be moving? Daily time frame up here, man, pushing a high of day already into 39.85. This is up 7.13% on the day. That is great. Let's see the momentum here on the shorter time frame. Let's see what it's got. Okay, a clear overextension on the 30-minute, potential pullback to around 38.38. 30-minute RSI indicative of that too. Right? So now let's see the hourly time frame. I know it's almost no difference, but this is, damn, this thing is just rocket shipping here. RSI showing that pullback even still. Okay, bi-hourly in the bullish control zone with increasing volatility. Very good sign. 4-hour time frame in the bullish control zone with contraction, actually potentially expanding one more time. RSI in the gravitational zone with ADX support at 60%. Bulls leading. This is massive. Wow. Okay, 6-hour time frame, getting a little bit of that pressure from the earlier time frames, right? So this is, damn, 8-hour upside, 12-hour upside, daily upside. Do I have a back test on this? I don't know. Let me see. 10x highly likely to continue. Let me see. I have an experimental strategy on this one. No, it's incomplete. Actually, this would be this was the first attempt at my reversion variant. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work right now. I wouldn't want to trust this right now. There's a reason why I stopped where it was. Okay, so I mean, yeah. I see something here that's a little bigger. I mean, this is a breakout here from the daily Gaussian bands. This is pretty big. Let's see the bi-daily resistance coming up. Yeah, resistance coming up at 41.82. And I would give you a range because this actually has a resistance that's pretty close to this gap right up here. So that would be my natural top side of the resistance here with the Gaussian band bottom. 41.71 to 45.08, critical resistance in that area there. If we can make it to the top side of that, maybe even to close the gap at around 46.15, we'll pull back, validate the Gaussian band support, and then continue onward. So this is very similar to what's happening with ASRE right over here. The breakout, pullback, and then start the validation process before a continuation to the upside. Literally what I'm seeing there. FNGR, where you at? 451. This is nice. What is that? That's a 32 minutes to create an inverted hammer candle here, which is, as you know, a bullish formation. Right? So this is already showing buy-side conviction. Let's see what's up. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on it, team. COSM at 140. Regathered that 140 yet again. Viri, 129. GTII back down to 66. Feels like it wants to touch back down to that 66 flat again. ASRE 3210. And let's see. Ooh, man, look at this. SPY reaching the top sides that I'm telling you about. 438.28 to 439.02 is the resistance that we're looking for next. Okay, team. So, but we already knew that. We were already looking at that resistance before this. Lauren Wood, FOMO. William Bone saying ASRE just hit 32.10. Yeah, so the absolute bottom of that is 32.08. Right? So let's see what the low of this is here. The low so far, yeah, it's 32.10. Let me just pull back just a little bit here. Yeah, so this is, I was suggesting 32.06 from up there, right? But this is, of course, I got to correct it to 32.08 now. There we go. And that's how I keep track of things, team. You know, it doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be the way you do things. But me personally, I like to correct my areas of support as we validate them as we go. Right? So just one of the ways that I tend to look at price action. Nice. I'm very curious to see what the hell is going to happen here, man. Arca, you trade options and long, right? So yes. Yes, I don't short options. I don't short longs or short calls, but I do long puts. I don't short puts or calls, but I do long puts and calls. NVOS moving again. I wish that I was a better trader in options contracts, right? Because it does show some, extreme magnification of gains, but it also magnifies your losses too. 2 hours and 29 minutes to close this daily candle here. It would mark off a huge bullish engulfing on NVOS on the daily, which would lead to a very nice upside. So what percentage would you say trade the two at? 50-50? No. That would be if you have conviction towards an upside, then you would use a combination. Please just know that this is paper trading, right? Simulator trading for training purposes only. You would use a combination of put options versus shares, right? So if you are betting the upside, you're longing your shares and betting the downside with puts. So if you had 100 shares to one put, right? So in case the price action goes against you, you are delta hedging. So that's honestly the way that I would finally kind of play the inverse game. No, he's awake. He's playing around. He's already moving everywhere. I'm gonna have to leave here soon. Your girl's finally gonna learn to trade options. Yes, that's good. I'm really happy that you are. I think that you would benefit from it. There's a lot of strategy, a lot of nuances within the option strategies, right? So yeah, you're gonna learn different. Oh my goodness, there's a flying condor, there's a long straddle, a long strangle, there's a butterfly. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Strategies. Do we have a potential high target for VIRI today? Something tells me that is the high of day at this pre-market high at 137. So if you do get a bullish shift, because this should already be happening now, then yeah, we could actually see a further continuation here. But to be honest, that high of day could have been in the pre-market already. But man, it's just we're getting pressure to the upside here on the Magnificent 7 and the SPY. Yeah, very interesting price action here. I like it, team. Let's touch down one more time. 3210 on ASRE. GTII sitting at 67. COSM 139. And of course, your very favorite FNGR sitting at 451. Let's see what's up, team. Sasquatch is saying, let's get the little guy on the mic and have him provide us with not financial advice. The little guy. Oh, man. You know what? He's actually trying to exit his bed, team. Let's go ahead and just cut it out here. I'm gonna try and put out the videos tonight, team. I hope that we don't get interrupted. It's been pretty okay with the network thus far. So I will upload a couple videos tonight for sure, team. Please reach out to me if you do have any questions or concerns. I always try my best to reply, right? But you know, sometimes it can get a little convoluted. Lauren Wood, see you, my bro. So moderators, thank you so much. So Sebastian saying only natural for it to come back to test support. Yeah, of course. I totally agree. But yeah, team, let's go ahead and cut it, right? Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, team. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well. Very, very good night. And I'll catch you at the bell mañana. Thanks, donors. Thanks, team. Peace, team. Yeah.